Hi, I'm Sharon.
Hi, I am Rich.
We're talking really loud.
Hi, I'm Jamie. The little prince, the little prince. Jamie.
Okay, that's enough.
So,
Control yourself.
our neighbor out back is using his leaf blower.
That's unusual for this time of year.
Well, he didn't have it on when I set this up, and now he has it on. So if you hear a whine in the background, my apologies. It's a leaf blower. I have no control over this.
If I wasn't doing this, I'd be doing the same thing. So
I know.
There.
So the lighting was good, so I'm just gonna go with it, and we're gonna talk loud over the leaf blower. So
We're getting 2 inches of rain Wednesday and Thursday.
whatever.
Wednesday.
Hopefully it won't rain on Rhinebeck weekend. So let's pull back a little bit and talk a little bit about our vacation. Did you have a nice vacation?
Yeah, it was all right.
Just all right?
Yeah, it was all right. No, it was fine. It was a very nice vacation like it is every year.
So every year we rent a house on Lake Ontario, and I love it because it's September and there's no one up there. Virtually no one up there.
No, it's pretty deserted.
So we had the whole beach to ourselves, and it's a huge beach that time of year, and it was absolutely beautiful. Jamie loved it, didn't he?
Oh yes, especially the animal life on the beach.
He loved the seagulls. He loved the geese. He chased them. You chased all those birds. He likes birds, so he was having a really good time. So it was awesome. I took no footage at all. 0.
How come?
I don't know.
What happened? The noise stopped.
I think it was just, I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood to record anything. Our daughter was there for a few days.
5 days, yeah.
And we had a lovely time with her, and it was so cute because Jamie adores her.
Easy. Okay.
She came down to pick him up last year with me. Rich couldn't do it for some reason. I can't remember why you couldn't come. There was something to do with our cable. Anyway, so Emily came down with me to pick him up.
Oh, you hear?
Yeah, I know. There's
little
somebody in
vicious doggy. Oh, there's somebody back there. Who is that?
I'm never going to get through this story. Hey, Jamie, stop. Come here. Puppy. So anyway.
Stop barking. He's a good watchdog, by the way. If you even remotely come near our house, he barks at you.
All right, hand him to me. Maybe
Here.
he'll. Okay, stop. That's enough.
No, he's upset.
So-
Now. Some evil person.
There's nobody there.
Evil
Well, there is
leaf
somebody
blower.
there. So anyway, Emily came down to Maryland to pick him up with me, and the day we got him, we went to the facility where he was, where the breeder owns a dog boarding facility, and that's where she met us. So he immediately latched onto Emily. He fell in love with her right from the beginning. He was a little cautious with me, but he loved her from day one. So every time she comes over, he gets really excited, right? She pulls in, and Rich will say, "Emily's here," and he perks up. It's so cute. So the first morning that she was there overnight, I took him for a walk. She was still in bed in her room with the door closed. And I brought him back, let him off the leash, and she was sitting on the couch. And he turned around and he saw her, that she was there in the morning. He was so excited. He just took off toward her, jumped on her. He just loves her so much. So that was really fun. We spent a lot of time with Jamie and Emily, and we took a lot of beach walks, and it was really great. We had a lovely time. It was very relaxing. Em and I did some crafting. She is a cross stitcher now. She absolutely loves cross stitching. So we were stitching together, and I did quite a bit of knitting. And yeah, it was a lovely week.
I was sick for the first 3 days.
Oh my
we were
gosh,
up there.
poor Rich.
The medicine didn't kick in like I thought it would. Took a while.
Luckily, you didn't get pneumonia. Rich had bronchitis, and Rich has had pneumonia in the past, and you were very lucky that you didn't catch pneumonia from that.
I don't know where there's a place you can even go up there. It's so remote.
You were very ill. Like, Rich, you know how you blow out, stuff from your nose? Like, he did one big blowout, remember? And it was just disgusting. You poor thing. It was terrible. You were so sick.
Took a while for the drugs, yeah.
So we just rested. We really didn't do anything on our vacation. And then
It's kind of chilly up there. That's the worst thing about
chilly.
You go up there. You can get very cold weather up there. The morning we left, the windows of our car were all frosted over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, it gets cold up there.
It's cold.
And it was windy a few days, too, like really windy.
Yeah, for fun, we went to Olive Garden for lunch.
Yeah, it was a miserable day. Oh, my God, it was horrible.
So we went up to Watertown, which is a half an hour north of where we were. And Watertown's a very small town. It's a military town, actually. There's a big fort up there, Fort Drum. And I worked for the phone company
10th
up
Mountain
there
Division.
one summer. Yeah. So, anywho, so there's an Olive Garden. So we went to Olive. We haven't been to Olive Garden, I want to tell you, maybe 15 years. We have not been there. So we go to Olive Garden, and we get lunch. And oh my God, I don't know if it was because it was up there. It was so inexpensive. I think
$33, and I had a
he had
9-ounce
drinks.
pouring
Yeah.
of red wine,
He had
and our
wine.
bill was $33.
He had
It's
wine,
like-
and we had these big, lunch portion meals, but they were huge. The salad thing that you could have unlimited. It was a deal of the century. It was really good. So that was actually fun. We had a good time. We'll have to go back to Olive Garden for lunch. We have one right around here, but we never go to it. So yeah, so that was our vacation. We've been home a week, and we've been busy. Just getting, back to the routine and everything. I've been running around like crazy, and it's driving me nuts. And this weekend's Rhinebeck, so I'm trying to get ready for that, and it's a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
the leaf blowing has stopped.
for the time being.
So anyway, this is a knitting show.
So let's do some knitting.
He had a vet appointment this morning. He is super healthy. His leg is completely healed. The vet he had hurt his leg about a month and a half ago. It's completely healed. She was super impressed with how he was doing, and he's fabulous. In the meantime, I've gotten him some pet insurance. It's called Trupanion, and I actually have a link down below if you guys are interested. I don't know. You might get a discount. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I have a link down below for Trupanion if you're interested. But anyway, it was recommended by my vet, and it doesn't cover any well visit charges, but it does cover accidents and illnesses and even pre-existing conditions like luxating patella, which is what he has. Surgeries. Yeah. So I'm very glad I have it. Peace of mind. All right, so I did some knitting. I really only worked on 2 projects while I was away.
Uh-oh.
I did some cross stitch, but I'm not going to show you any of my cross stitch until I completely finish it. So I did finish a piece, but I want to finish it and mount it and whatever.
I knitted a lot while I was up there.
You did?
Yeah, I did some.
I know.
It doesn't look it.
Yeah, it takes
But
a long time.
I did a lot of knitting the second week anyway.
Yeah. So I worked on my Kosekofte sleeves, and let me show you those. They're actually wet because I blocked them, but they're done. I did one sleeve, and then I did a second sleeve this week. It took me a week to do the second sleeve, and they don't look like they're the same size.
No.
And I'm not really sure why.
No.
I don't even care. They're going to be fine because this is my Rhinebeck sweater.
You're going to go in.
Maybe they don't look like the same size because I don't have them folded the same way.
Oh, look at the
I think they're fine.
Look at Mommy's sweater. Oh, boy.
All right, let's fold them the correct way and see. Yeah, they're fine. They're the same size. So these were not fun. I'm not going to lie. I did not enjoy knitting these at all. Color work in the round, I don't know. It's not my favorite, really. I mean, in a small circumference.
Oh, thank you.
So, but they're done. And this is going to be my Rhinebeck sweater. It's the Kosekofte by Skeindeer Knits. It is knit out of phenol lamel garn, lamb's wool. It's pretty scratchy for lamb's wool, but it's going to be an awesome outerwear garment. So it's a cardigan, so I needed to steek it. So I asked Rich today if he would film it.
And I did.
And he filmed me steeking my sweater. And it was interesting. So this yarn is very sticky yarn. And I steeked my swatch and came to the conclusion that I probably could get away without reinforcing the steek. But I decided I was going to reinforce it anyway with a crochet reinforcement. Now this is my first time ever steeking anything wearable. So I looked up the tutorial, and what you do is you crochet the steek stitch with the stitch next to it, the two legs. And I got like 10 stitches in, and I said, F this. Because this sweater is black. I could not keep track of the stitches to crochet reinforce them. It was taking me forever, and I said, you know what? Screw it. I am not doing this. I'm sorry. So I said to Rich, come film me steeking this sweater. So Rich came. I'm going to insert the steeking video right here, and we'll see you on the other side.
Okay.
All right. You can close up on me if you want. You can do a close up. All right, here I go. I'm starting. This is my very first steek, by the way. And here it goes.
Oops.
Oops. The thing is, I couldn't see the darn stitches to reinforce them. So you know what? There's a whole bunch of stitches in between this middle stitch. I'm sure it's going to be just fine. I know it's riveting content. I want to make sure I'm cutting. It's so hard because it's black. So
It's gonna be a long film.
yeah, you can stop filming now and just film the end. Imagine if I was cutting the wrong thing.
It's gonna fall out.
No. This is very sticky yarn, so it should stick together. And there's like 2 stitches on either side. And it's gonna get buried in a...
I can see the pattern you're following, but what are you gonna do when you get up here now?
Oh, it's the same pattern. It just looks different. Yep, it's the same thing all the way up. It just looks a little different when there's patterning on the top. So far, so good. Nothing's unraveling, which is amazing. I already blocked this also, and I think that helped the stitches stick together even better. Okay.
There we go. Right
But
there,
I'm not
right.
all the way done. That's the front steek. Now I have to do the neck steek. This one here. So there's a steek for the neckline right here. So I'm in the right spot. Just gonna. Okay, that's done. Now I gotta do this back neck one. There, that's done.
Okay. Very good. Ta-da.
Okay, now I gotta do the sleeves.
Oh,
Okay, here is my steeked sweater. Cardigan, rather. Look at the beautiful floats on the inside. Look at that.
Oh, very nice. There's
So
nothing-
I absolutely love this.
There's nobody back there. Nope.
My steek stitches.
You're gonna wind up going.
You want to
in.
put him in?
Yeah, he's getting irritable here. He's something out there that bothers him. Maybe I'll walk him quick before I put him in.
So my steek stitches are holding together fairly well, that I can see. Here's the inside. No reinforcement at all, but this is super sticky yarn. Here are the sleeves. I'm a little concerned because these sleeves look a little bit small. And the openings seem a little bit smaller than the knitted opening. Maybe it's not. I don't know. We're going to find out. I think it might. Hopefully it'll be okay. So I tried this on. And this is supposed to be an oversized sweater, like a huge, like, cabin sweater. It is not that on me because I used the wrong needle sizes. When I swatched, I thought I had the correct gauge, but again, black yarn, I think I had a hard time counting the stitches. I mean, it is black hole yarn. It is like, there's not even any like white hairs in it. You know how sometimes you get those charcoal-y yarns? No, this is like deep black. So I think when I did my swatch, I had a hard time counting the stitches, and my gauge was tight. Look, I actually compensated for it by knitting a bigger size because I had a feeling I was going to be tight. So I knit like 2 sizes bigger than what I normally would knit, and it's a good thing I did because it actually fits me beautifully. But it's more fitted in the body. Like when I tried it on, it just fit. Like it met right here, and there's going to be button bands, so that'll give it some more inches. But it's more of a fitted jacket than an oversized cardigan, and actually I'm okay with that. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is that these sleeves are big because I have skinny arms, and these sleeves are a little bit, I mean, I'll put it on, they're wet, so see, they're definitely, there's a lot of ease in the sleeves, and I'm not really sure why, because I used the same needle size for the sleeves that I did for the body, and I knit the same size as the body, and it should have not been this big. See, look at, there's probably 5 inches of ease in these sleeves, and the body on me maybe has 3 inches, 2 inches. I mean, it's pretty fitted. These are not. So I'm a little concerned that it's going to look weird, but we'll see. I mean, do these sleeves look like ridiculous? They're huge.
Yeah, why would they look like this? It's supposed to be long. Well,
I mean, they're wide.
I don't know. Nah, once you
The
block
sweater,
it should be
the
fine.
sweater is pretty fitted.
Yeah.
You saw how it looked on me. How did you think it looked on me?
I didn't think it looked that bad. It didn't look wide on you, that's for sure.
No.
It's
But the sleeves are a little bit wide. So we'll see. I could always put them in the dryer. Well, I better not. I better not do that.
no, it'll look like a short sleeve.
So I'm trying not to manhandle this sweater too much because I don't want the Steeks to fall apart. So I'm going to put it over here. So what I need to do now, I think next I'm going to do the button bands. I am not putting buttons on this. I'm going to have someone install a zipper. Or I'm not going to put a zipper in it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm not doing buttons.
Why?
Because buttons, I won't ever button it. To be honest, I won't. I'll zip a jacket. I won't button it. I'm too lazy. I'm super lazy.
Okay.
So this I think would look smashing with a zipper, right? Because it's so nice and fitted. I think it would look beautiful with a zipper.
Mm-hmm.
So I am not putting a zipper. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it.
That takes skill.
So
I mean, not that you don't have skill,
No.
but that takes...
I could do it, but there's a tailor down the street. She will do a phenomenal job, much better than I can do. And I'll pay her, I don't care. So yeah, I won't have the zipper in by Rhinebeck though, because Rhinebeck is in like 5 days. So I have to do the button bands, the neck band, sew in the sleeves, and I have to sew up the hem. So that's what I'll be doing this week.
Good. I have to go get my license renewed before it expires, and then I'm in trouble.
Okay, so want to tell that story?
No, that's a headache.
I'll tell the story. So, Rich's birthday is in 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
No, the end of October.
So 3 weeks.
I guess.
No, 2 weeks.
Oh, Jesus.
Because it's mid-October.
It is already?
2 weeks.
I gotta go to... Oh, man,
So
I
he's
gotta go
flipping
Wednesday.
out. Okay, so his license expires on his birthday. So on Friday, we went on Friday. So I said, I'll go with you. So we went to the DMV, which is literally down the street. It's like 2 minutes from our house. So we go to the DMV, and Rich hasn't been. How many years has it been since you've been to? Probably 10 years since you got your license.
Since the last time I got my license, yeah. It's the most undesirable place to ever have to go to. Motor vehicles
Because you're used to
New York.
the New York City DMV. The one up here isn't so bad. So anyway, we're getting enhanced licenses this year, which is a whole like pain in the. But you have to have them to fly soon. So FYI. So I said, do you have everything you need for the enhanced license? He goes, yeah, it tells you this, this, and this. I'm like, fine.
It says or.
Yeah,
It doesn't say you must have this, and
Right.
this. It says or,
It said
on a
your
paper.
license or your birth certificate or.
Yeah.
Okay. So we go there, you press a button, and then a number comes out, and we sit, and we wait.
Sit, and you wait.
And we
you
wait.
and
we waited an hour and a half.
Yes.
And you were flipping out.
Wasted my hour and a half of my life. I don't have that
Like
much
me.
time left in my...
This is what I was doing. I knit an entire inch on my sweater that I'm going to talk about in a
I
minute.
was planning revenge.
Rich was not happy. So, and people around you were like laughing. But actually, people next to us were getting really mad. Like
Some people were leaving, yeah.
People were getting mad. So finally, his number comes up. And we walk up, and he's like, he brought me with him because Rich has a hard time hearing. So, we're talking to the lady, and I said, well, he needs an enhanced license. She goes, well, does he have his social security card and his birth certificate and his passport? I'm like,
No.
no.
I got my license, though.
And so it turns out you need your passport and your social security card. I guess another form of ID plus your social security card, or a W-2 or a W-4 or whatever.
Yeah, 1099 or whatever the hell they call it.
So, guess what?
Off the line.
We didn't get his license.
So I went back Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So I go back Friday morning. I said, I'll get it before it gets crowded. I pull in the parking lot, there's not a spot there. I should have got the hint right off the bat. I finally got a spot, and I walk in, and there are about 30 people outside in the hallway sitting because there's no more room in motor vehicles. So I took one look at that and said, I'm out of here.
And it was probably because today is a holiday. We're recording on Columbus Day, October 14th, I think is today, right? The 14th? Anyway, So we're recording on Columbus Day, and so today's a holiday. So that's probably why Friday was so busy.
And tomorrow will be busy because everybody will
Yeah.
go that didn't get there, like me. They'll run back Tuesday, so I'll go Wednesday.
So you're going to try on Wednesday.
Yes.
The good thing is, I'm so organized. I have the passport. I even have your Social Security card, which is you probably
Ancient.
got in like 1960. I mean, maybe soon, maybe
Sooner.
50s. This thing is like an antique. It is an antique. It's like so. When do you get your Social Security card? When you're like 16? I don't
Yeah,
even know.
right? When you start working. Yeah, I started
Yeah.
at 14, so I
So
got when I was 14.
do the math. It's like 65 years old. The Social Security. You should see it. It's like
It's at 65 years. Well, yeah. No, a little less
60
than that.
years old. No, 58 years old. So your 58-year-old Social Security card.
So,
I had it in my box. I can't believe I don't have mine. I have no idea where it is. So that's a whole nother kerfluffle, my Social Security thing, because my passport does not match my Social Security name. Because when I changed my name when we got married, it's a long story. So
yeah, it's very long. We don't have time for that.
I don't. So I have to go to the Social Security office and get that changed to get this enhanced. It's a whole long pain in the. So.
But we wound up eating at Piggy Piggy
Yeah, we went up to one of our favorite
Craft
restaurants.
Brewery and had a great
If
lunch.
you are at Rhinebeck and you want to go out to eat in Poughkeepsie, I can tell you a wonderful restaurant, one of our favorites. It's called, was it Millhouse Brewing?
Millhouse Brewery
Millhouse Brewing
in Poughkeepsie.
in Poughkeepsie. They brew their own beer there. They make their own sausage there and cured meats. It is so delicious. Tell that story about your Christmas present one year.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, well, opening Christmas gifts and I had this smell. I'm going, what is that smell around here? Well, I don't know. Anyway, somebody brings me over my Christmas present and it like really smells. I go, what the hell is this? My Christmas present
Smelled like garlic.
I opened it up. It was sausage from Millhouse.
Sausage from Millhouse Brewing. I had hidden it I had gone up to Millhouse Brewing and got him, because he loves sausage, got him this homemade sausage, put it in the way back in the refrigerator.
I thought his tree stunk.
So in the Christmas morning, I wrapped it and put it under the tree. That was so funny.
That was garlic smell from
Garlic
the tree.
smell
like,
from
whoa,
his-
this tree must be Italian.
From his present. So anyway, while at DMV, I worked on my Arbor vitae.
I worked on my anger management.
Okay, so this Arbor vitae, this is by Hohi Locatelli. It was in Pom Pom winter 2018, I think, or fall 2018. So I'm doing this as the Hohi knit along. I signed up for it. So it's got these beautiful cables. It's gonna have tassels. I decided to fade it. So this is Primrose yarn in their singles base, Squeaky, Dirty Pool Toys, and Rhinebeck 2018 colorway. I bought this yarn at Rhinebeck 2018. And I did this whole Dirty Pool Toys color and decided I hated it. So I ripped 5 inches out. This was while I was on vacation. I ripped 5 inches out because it was striping like crazy. It still is striping a little bit, pooling, but it's a wider stripe now and it's much better. So I ripped out the little tiny stripes, and I'll put in a picture here of what they look like. I ripped that out and did helical knitting so it would be less obnoxious, and I like it now. And I do love the Rhinebeck colorway. So this is just my mindless like car DMV knitting. You know, I go to restaurants and have this under the table and knit on it. It's 28 stitches to the inch, so it's taking a while to get this done. I thought this might be a Rhinebeck sweater. I won't finish it in time because I still have sleeves to do and another color to put on it. So, but it's fun. I'm really enjoying it. So that is it, basically. That's what we've been up to the last month or so.
I think I haven't gotten stung by any more bees. Not that
So-
they haven't tried.
I know.
Got one in the bathroom last night.
Oh,
I was
a
getting ready
hornet.
for bed. I took my t-shirt off, and there was a bee flying around my head, a big hornet. And he
Horrible.
wouldn't die. I had to use my T-shirt to whack him in the sink, and then I'm trying to beat him to death in the sink, and he still wouldn't die. And I chopped his head off. And then threw him in the toilet. That'll do it.
Okay.
We went to the vet.
We went to the vet. I said that already. Jamie's
Yeah,
healthy.
and we opened up the car door to
Oh.
go home.
Mhm.
And I closed the car
There's a
door, and
bee.
what's on my window? A bee.
A bee.
So-
A yellow jacket. So,
If it's like this in Rhinebeck and you're going, be prepared.
Yeah.
Don't go near any garbage cans.
we will be at Rhinebeck Saturday, both of us. If you see us walking around, say hello. And yeah, that's how you are going to see us this year.
And Nellie Nitz and her husband Rob are coming. Katrina
Yep,
and Rob
Katrina
will be
and
there.
Rob
They flew in from England.
From the UK. We're going to get together with them. So I'm really looking forward to Rhinebeck. It's going to be a really nice, chill Rhinebeck.
I hope the weather's going to be nice. I haven't looked. It's too far to look. Can't go by that. So doesn't look too bad after the weekend.
If you see us, please do not hesitate. Come right over and give us hugs. I'm, really looking forward to meeting a lot of you or seeing you again. All right, so shop-wise, I have no yarn to show you because I have not been dyeing since I got back. However, I am having a huge clearance sale. Pretty much just about all the yarn that's in the shop now, I'm putting on clearance, like really deep discounts, like $18.99 for skein yarn. I mean, some of the ones are really deep discounts. So when you see this, the sale will be live, and you can go and shop in my store and hopefully sell it out and make room for new inventory. I'm making some changes to the shop. I am changing my base names. I'm no longer calling them cutesy, fashiony names like trendy. It's not going to be trendy. Chic's not going to be chic. I'm making it easier for customers to know what the skeins are. So trendy is a basic workhorse sock yarn. It's a merino nylon blend. So it's just going to be known now as merino nylon fingering. So watch for that. I have changed all my bases on my website, and I'm slowly changing them on, on the sale website. So I'm going to be starting to dye a lot of Christmas yarn, so I'm really excited about it. Halloween kind of got ahead of me. And we went away, and Halloween's here already, so I don't really didn't have that many Halloween colors this year. I did have some nice Halloween bags. Oh, and Halloween bags are on sale. Advent calendar, I still have some left, and I'm going to pop in a picture here. Donna did an amazing job packaging them this year. They're all ready to be shipped. I'm going to be shipping the pre-orders this week. I'm dyeing up the full skeins, and they'll ship out. The pre-orders should be all out by the end of next week. But what she did was she wrapped them each in little bags, brown bags, and she put the numbers on each one, and she strung them. So you can hang your advent calendar yarn and just take them off every day. It's so
Wow.
cute. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hang mine. As it's going to be like a little Christmas decoration.
Yeah.
So if you haven't gotten yours yet, it'd be awesome if you guys could pick one up. They're still available, and yeah, hope to see you guys in the shop for the sale and then the advent. If you're gonna buy sale yarn, buy it separately from advent calendar because they can't ship out together. Well, no, they probably could, but I'd rather you just do that separately. So yeah. So that's it for shop news, and that's it.
Still working on a road out front. They'll be working on it forever.
The leaf blowing ended, but I can hear them banging, and
They're a little ways up now. My driveway used to flow into the street, was even with the street, so the water would run down my driveway right into the street. Goodbye. Now, we go down a boom
yeah.
to get into our driveway. It's about, good 6 to 8 inches higher now than my driveway, the road. It's like, and they have a big thing painted on, they put all this white stuff down, this white packing sand or whatever it is for us to get in our driveway. And at the end of it, they have a big drain 109 or drain. Well, anyway, I guess they're gonna put a drain in my driveway. I don't
This
know what
is
they're gonna do.
fascinating to him. To me, I'm like,
Well, I don't want all the water. Our property up front will be like a swamp.
It's gonna be fine. They're gonna make it fine. Just don't worry about it.
That's what you always say. Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
It's in my nature to worry.
I know. Well, it's not in mine. So Emily and I went to the quilt show yesterday. We had a quilt show in town up in Poughkeepsie, and that was really fun. I have no footage from it, but we saw some really pretty quilts. She wants to get into quilting because she likes sewing. She actually likes hand sewing. So if any of you know of any resources for hand sewing quilts or books, put it down below. That would be amazing. I don't have a giveaway this week. Sorry, I honestly just forgot. I just wanted to get this out and I forgot to bring one. Giveaways will start after Rhinebeck again. And I don't know if I'll have any yarn dyed up next week. I don't know. We'll see. Because of Rhinebeck, I doubt it because I'll be there both days. I'll be there Sunday also. All right. Let's say goodbye.
Okay, good.
Have a great week.
Did something beautiful.
And
Cheers.
cheers. Believe. Okay, you ready?
I guess.
Oh, let's do a thumbnail. Wait,
What's a thumbnail?
you know what a thumbnail is? It's like when someone goes on YouTube and they want to see something they want to watch, and then it shows like a picture. That's before you see the video. That's a thumbnail. Okay.
So what are we doing for
Just
thumbnail?
smile and point to my steek. Okay? This looks so stupid. Do it again. Okay.